For more than a decade, Vanna White made one thing very clear. She didn't need a wedding ring to prove her love. She openly said she already felt married, that everything was perfect just the way it was. And then, without warning, she did something no one saw coming. No countdown, no headlines in advance. Just a quiet announcement that instantly shocked fans everywhere. After 12 years of saying, "We don't need to," Vanna White suddenly said, "I do." And the timing behind that decision is raising more questions than answers. The announcement came out of nowhere. One moment, Vanna White was doing what she's done for decades, staying private, polished, and predictable. And the next, she dropped a surprise that caught even her most loyal fans off guard. With a single post, she revealed that she had quietly married longtime partner John Donaldson in a private ceremony. No red carpet, no TV special. Just a simple message confirming that a deeply personal chapter had already begun. What made it even more unexpected was how little warning there was. For years, Vanna had spoken openly about feeling no pressure to make things official, often suggesting that marriage wasn't necessary for them at all. That's why this sudden shift felt so jarring. Not because it was rushed, but because it was the opposite. After more than a decade together, she chose the most understated moment possible to make it official. And while fans were still processing surprise, one question kept coming up. How did a relationship this private even begin in the first place? It all started in the most un-Hollywood way imaginable. Back in 2012, Vanna White wasn't at an awards show or industry party when she met John Donaldson. She was hosting a casual backyard barbecue. A mutual friend brought him along, and nothing about the moment felt staged or glamorous. But almost instantly, something clicked. Vanna later admitted she noticed him right away. Not because he was famous or flashy, but because he felt genuine. They talked for hours at night, the kind of easy conversation that doesn't feel forced and doesn't need impressing. For someone who had spent decades under studio lights and public scrutiny, that normalcy mattered more than anything else. There was no rush, no headline-grabbing romance. Just two people connecting without pressure, expectations, or cameras watching every move. And while that low-key beginning laid the foundation for something real, it also set the tone for how their relationship would unfold. Quietly, steadily, and on their own terms. But as the years passed, one detail about their relationship continued to stand out. As the years went by, their relationship settled into something rare, stable, comfortable, and drama-free. While fans kept waiting for an engagement announcement, Vanna and John kept living life exactly as they were. No big declarations, no public pressure, just consistency. Vanna was candid about it whenever the question came up. She said they already felt married, that nothing was missing. In her eyes, commitment wasn't defined by paperwork or a ceremony, but by how two people show up for each other every day. She made it clear there was no hesitation, no uncertainty. They simply didn't feel the need to change what was already working. Even more surprising was that marriage wasn't something they spent much time discussing at all. There were no secret plans or postponed timelines. They were aligned without needing labels, moving forward together without forcing the next step. And that's what made what happened later so unexpected. Because after more than a decade of standing firm, something quietly shifted behind the scenes. The reaction from fans was immediate and surprisingly emotional. This wasn't just another celebrity wedding announcement. For many people, Vanna White represents familiarity and stability. Someone who's been part of their nightly routine for decades. Seeing her share such a personal milestone felt intimate, almost like hearing big news from a family member. What made it resonate even more was how unexpected it was. Fans had accepted her stance on marriage for years, so the sudden reveal felt symbolic, like a quiet reminder that life doesn't always follow the plans we confidently set. It showed that even when something feels settled, people are still allowed to evolve. Social media quickly filled with messages of support, curiosity, and reflection, not because the wedding was flashy, but because it wasn't. In an industry driven by spectacle, Vanna's choice to keep it private made it feel more real. And for many, that authenticity is exactly why this moment mattered so much. Because in the end, it wasn't just about a wedding. It was about timing, intention, and choosing joy on your own terms. before you go, if you enjoy unexpected Hollywood stories, quiet celebrity moments, and updates you won't hear everywhere else, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Hollywood Wire, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's next.